Good afternoon. How we doing, everybody? Getting ourselves started right here. When everybody comes across the streams, it's always good to just jump like 5 minutes ahead. The first few minutes, I'm setting up the YouTube stuff because I don't know how to do it before stream. Because I'm an idiot. And making sure the Twitch ads are out of the way. And man, is my eye bothering me today. I was up in the air about going Aeon or not. But we're committed now to going Angel. And I'm skipping this stuff because I went over it at the end of yesterday's stream, so.
Hello. And
Yet another obstacle.
We'll let this all play out because we are an auto attack build. Auto attack's up, and casters can't do very much right now. Not yet. See, we take in the ability to fight like this while we can. Because, once you hit Act 4, you can't really pull that off anymore.
where is your power coming from?
Murder to me!
Oh, to me!
Stunt!
Shut it! Get over here now. Get back.
Let him go. But I haven't done anything. He can...
Yes, I'm here. Don't do it. And why not?
Staunton.
Shut up. I've been listening to Fairy. She's on.
You're hurt.
No. Good.
My inventory is too heavy. Really? Just the stuff right here. Oh, I'm like 100 pounds too heavy. But if you do that, and then you hit collect all, then you go overweight, and you can still leave. You gotta think smart.
Make way. Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
I did consider it, and I am still considering it.
Oh, come on. Look at the Paladin being a tightwad.
Since the last demon was booted out of Canabris. And we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate. And he deserves to be honored. For saving the city, and possibly all of Mendov.
We did it together. The power of friendship.
Someone did more than the rest of us. Don't deny your achievements. There will always be plenty of miserable folk only too happy to tear you down.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canabris. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, It was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
What are you talking about, God? Oh, yeah, it was God's going to mission from God.
Come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
That wasn't what I wanted to grab. I'm feeling chilly.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
Well, you know, I'm the life of the party. I'll
It's
blow the roof
simply
off anything.
unforgivable. While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, read on this for me. For good luck.
Sure. Let's get some luck
Thanks.
going.
I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
I love how she's so tongue-in-cheek about
Lovely.
that.
What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomade herself?
Yes.
A couple, perhaps. Iomade's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
Everybody looks at the end of the table, the voice originated, and her eyes widen as her words trail off.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials. But I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our hero to believe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
More interested on showy finery raises her eyebrows.
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
Rumors of your beauty were not exaggerated. Let's go full try romance Galfrey.
Thank you for the compliment. So, this is what he looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could.
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange...
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Canabris...
I mean, what if demons just infiltrate and shanked everyone and she told all the guards to stand down?
...will ensure peace and order. Please, don't your majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new hero all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
We all need some rest. I mean, I could use some rest. We might do a shorter stream this afternoon. We'll see how it goes.
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
Yes, he was very valiant in this. He stayed in the tavern the whole time.
My queen. My first thought when Discari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Canabris' crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would
He's such a
weigh heavily on
bullshitter.
you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
I'm
He's
going
such
to
a
drown him in
bullshitter.
the nearest well this very night.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
Not a chance. You know I'm not made for the front
Yes,
lines.
keep helping.
Excellent, Bash.
Forget that.
Alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. a new shipment of wine from Kionin, and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now allow me to devote some time to the hero of the evening. I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate, but all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big plans for all of you, especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer, so I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of Canabris. Now, what are we drinking?
Oh, look, she has big plans for me. Surely when a leader says they have big plans for you, nothing bad will happen.
The fires of Canabris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
Is that him next to Erebeth? Hero save Canabras? The Queen's coming! The Queen!
Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Canabris. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Golfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Canabris, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
Blah blah blah, more backstory. And then he bounces.
I'll go ahead.
I know I have over 1,000 pounds. What you got on you? Ooh, agile. I forget what agile does. Oh wait, quick punishment. Whenever the wielder of this old iron sawtooth saber attacks a new enemy for the first time, make an additional attack during a full attack action. Damn! Dude, maybe I should make Woljif be able to use that stuff. I know braces of rough landing are really good right now. Because you fight a lot of Nabasu and gargoyles. It'd be really nice. Nobody's using a stock. If somebody's using Bardage, then that would be good. This Black Dragon's Fang. Could be good. Ooh, for a throwing weapon? Breathable Change sure could be good for Woljif. I was thinking about the Gloves of Dueling, but I think you find someone get some better by the time you encounter enemies you actually have to disarm. Oh, this commander looks like they don't know what they're doing. What'd you say?
I know the way.
Commander sure looks like an idiot. What?
Follow my lead. As it should be.
It's such a joy. Confessions of a heretic. I don't know why that was in a healer's tent. Group of soldiers talking loudly, laughing joyfully, and passing around a flask. Picture this. My sword is by the fire, 2 goblins about to snatch it, 3 more are digging through my tent, and I'm sat in the bushes wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast to do. Old mercenary taught me about the mail shirt. Can't sleep in armor, but not so bad in mail, once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. So what'd you do? I barked like crazy. Goblins are afraid of dogs, you know. So they all went wild and started running around. I spot my sword, they spot me. Jump over to the fire, wearing nothing but my mail shirt, grab my sword and yell in my big tough voice, "Oh, inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures!" Sword shining and the goblins are screaming. Jump to attack them. They fight back, but I fought them off somehow. Ever since then, never take a step without my weapon. Some story. Hey, stop gulping. Leave some for us. You really just set off. Are you already drinking? The queen in camp? Stop this at once! Give me a sip too, to Her Majesty's health! Your rubs your forehead with the palm of your hand. Commander, are you sure this is the right way to train your soldiers? Never mind, it's your business. We can be chaotic every now and then. Well-dressed old dwarf is lecturing motley company, shaking the ladle at them belligerently. Notice you, she flings up her hands. Good afternoon, your commander-ness. Do you remember us? Crew from the next door theater company. The one you saved to Canabras back when we weren't your commander-ness yet. As you can see, we've come on the campaign with you. Signed up to clean pots and mend the soldiers' clothes. Keeping up a theater is expensive, so we have to take aside jobs. But don't stop what we're doing. We're going to put on a play about your legendary feats. Of course, crowd scenes are difficult. We can't find the people to play the hordes of demons, and we decided against using a ritual to summon real demons. Luckily, we have Master Kemp. He's invented a way to solve this problem using sound. Caught pigs and piglets who ran away from the burned-out village. Glum and husky half-orc mumbled softly. Put the piglets in a box and scare them a little, and the sounds they make just like an approaching demon horde. Most important question is, of course, choosing an elite actor who will play the great commander. We had a right Barney over it, breaking a number of lances as well as a shovel, a rolling pin, and a set of back scratchers. We couldn't decide no matter what. Maybe you can help us. We have 2 candidates that are most suitable to the role. One will have the honor of conveying your heroism upon the stage, Commander. You have an actor who vaguely resembles me? We're a small and poorly funded theater. We only have a few actors, but they're all so talented, one of a kind. Chosen the ones that are the best fit for your role. Trust my vision. I have more than a few successful plays under my belt. So we have a Cyclops and a Gnome. Not a gnome, 2 gnomes. Rubble Dumb and Hierophant are twins. One of them sits on your shoulders and puts on a long coat so they can play tall characters. Switch places every so often, so each gets the moment of fame. That way, they each only have to learn half the script. I'll be played by the Gnome Twins! Wonderful. Sorry it took you away from the important things heroes and commanders do. We're off to rehearsal. First we'll wash some pots, then we're off to rehearsal. Let's go, you lazy lumps. Don't embarrass old grandma now.
That is not far. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead.
Look, it's Darren. Ah, there you are, you dashing troublemaker, you. Our short acquaintance is coming to an end. Very soon, you'll depart on your crusade. We'll scrape by on horrible rations, struggle vainly to fall asleep amidst snoring soldiers, be rudely awoken by the freezing cold, and have a look upon the dour faces of self-righteous prigs before you finally perish on the maw of some demon. I have a journey ahead of me too. I've just rented a sailboat in the south, also hired an excellent chef, and a host of other entertainments. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Pauses, suddenly adds a more serious voice. You know, I'm genuinely sad to see you go. If it sounds like mockery, forgive me. Cannot switch off my venom gland on a whim, you see, but you intrigue me. If only we could spend a little more time together, but of course, not under these conditions. Let the Crusaders and demons have each other. Hey, look, they'll take this entire sanctimonious spectacle down with them. You don't intrigue me! Not in the way you obviously had in mind, but you're a valuable companion. Could have stayed in my party. Who, me? Where in the city, in this traveling, pardon me, in this army? Must be joking, of course. I won't stay. Within his right mind betrayed a luxurious and carefree life for this crusade. In any case, I intend to wait until the army departs. I do love a good send-off, especially when it's I who will be staying and someone else who is heading off to meet a dreary and hopeless end. Sometimes, it does one good to ruminate on the unfairness of life. Well then, farewell, Commander. I assume I shall be your most precious memory on this most disgusting and exhausting road to the pointless slaughter of battle. Or, not the most precious memory, at least the most stirring. Ooh, half plate of vigor. Gives a +2 to Constitution. Yes, please. See if there's anything I'm going to actually care about holding on to. I mean, that's actually not a terrible weapon. all things considered, it's essentially because it's on hit. So essentially on hit, if the enemy rolls a nat 1, they get knocked prone. Like, it's not great. It's not terrible.
As it should be.
Queen greets you with a stare. Drop the pompous air for which she just announced the Fifth Crusade. Face of the ruler Mendev appears calm and thoughtful. Made her move and now awaits her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds. I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziel Vainik. One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons. I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading.
That's actually a really good voice actress for Nora.
I took part in it.
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
You should know I received an unusual gift in the case beneath the Canabras. In a vision, I saw the death of an angel called Lariel. Somehow he's able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the World Wound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
Yeah, the angels of heaven are confined to the
I had
Ward
guessed
Stone.
as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual Celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Kenobris, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts. But nevertheless, I am pleased that you solved the mystery of the wardstone in Kenobris, and were able to save this gift of Iomede. It was a deed worthy of a Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the Crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. Of course, that's a good question. Really. I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions.
Punished him with a life of disgrace and humiliation. Life finally broke him. Sad, but not surprising.
Perhaps exile would have been a more merciful sentence than decades of service among those who despised him. I was hoping he might atone for his guilt with a heroic act, but he likely decided that atonement was impossible, and he might as well give himself over to evil.
I mean, if it was a human would be dead after like 40, 50 years. The dude started 70, was showing no signs of slowing down in age.
Everyone
Like,
we saw today at the parade. First among them,
I don't know how she didn't see that one coming. I'd be like, hey, elf who lives for thousands of years, be a slave the whole time. Like, they're gonna rebel. May take a while, but they're gonna rebel.
Some recruits from Neurosian. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit. These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave
blah 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 blah. We must. Let's see, what's she gonna do?
Spot of insubordination just at the moment.
What are you gonna do about this, Queen?
I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Neurosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander?
No, it doesn't. My Queen, I'd ask you to remain with us. Dresden campaign is the hope of the Crusade. Blessed Iomede that you carry may be decisive in this battle.
Here, a polite attempt to appeal to the conscience of an old sovereign? I don't know if you realize what you're suggesting.
Join me in this crusade, Queen.
Of the wound were to discover
in the name of the heavens.
They would immediately send their most vicious demons to attack. They would stop at nothing to be rid of me, and thereby sow chaos across Mendev. But you are right. I shouldn't be sitting it out in the rear. I am a warrior queen, and a queen of warriors. Yet my fighters have forgotten what I look like. Fine. I shall join the crusade, but on my own terms. First, I shall assemble my entourage and lead the parade out of the camp. I shall catch up with you later, along with a few hand-picked bodyguards. We'll change our armor, and I'll become a knight of a minor order and join the troops incognito. Until we approach Dresden, no one should know I am among you. But before we storm the city, I shall show myself to the troops and join the battle. Let it be a surprise for the demons. I hope you won't complain of my company on the road, Commander, since you were the one who insisted upon it. Do you have any other questions? Splendid.
Nope. No other
Count,
questions.
There you are. You received my instruction?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, he has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
I have no idea what any of those words were. Advisor plenipotentiary without portfolio? What is she talking about?
I suppose.
That's a great idea.
I knew you would approve, Commander. I had my doubts about whether you were ready.
I love that she's doing this just to mess with
responsibility,
Darren.
Count, but your conduct in Kenobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be
I
following
wonder
your
if being the
successes in
path of the
service
angel,
to
you
the
can actually
nation,
seduce the queen.
including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
My
Then
buddy.
let's get going. May Ayomade help us.
I can't hold your paw. He's such a good boy. This guy who has nothing good will be our person we sell everything to. I don't know why I have random severed. Oh yeah, I remember why I have random severed heads in my bag. I'm not going to explain why I have random severed heads. That'll be a secret. A sneaky, sneaky secret. Then we can sell the Morden Axe. At this point, Alchemist fires are useless. Look at this! Selling 1,400 pounds! We only profited like 9,000. That's the crazy part. I like she teleported, but like she's still right there. Wait, what's the Act 2 stuff you got for me here, Wooljiff? Nothing? Nothing Act 2? Shock Mythal Farshid? Okay, the Disillusion is actually a really nice Tangi for like an assassin, for a strength-based assassin. Deals plus 1d6 acid damage when crits at a times 3, 19 to 20 times 3 crit. Whenever you confirm a crit, it deals an additional flat 2 acid damage until the end of combat stacking. That's actually like really nice. So is this slightly. Whenever you confirm a crit, you gain greater invisibility for 1d3 rounds. Grab that robe for Nanio. And just like that, we are back even with our stuff, our money. Horgus, what are you doing here? Oh, he's coming with me. And he gives me a mirror, which I think is for Camellia. More backstory stuff we don't care about. Gotta go talk to all the peoples. Gotta. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. She gets the lore dump here about the past crusades. But we're here for this crusade. We don't need to know about the past, we need to know about the present. Play a quest to make Erebeth feel better about herself. That's important later. There's like a hidden check.
That is not far.
This game has quite a few hidden checks that's like, oh, if you didn't do this one innocuous thing early on, it actually has a rippling effect later on in the game. Finding a scabbard for her is one of them. And this guy is here to investigate Dayron. There's an Inquisitor investigating Dayron. Because Dayron's got some stuff going on. We need to set up a rendezvous at Dayron's old place without him knowing. And Darren's like, yeah, I could use a party. I love a good swindig. We'll have it where my entire family was massacred. It's just a coincidence that's where the Inquisitor wants to do an investigation. Hey, can we go to your old mansion, Darren? Oh, that sounds like a wonderful idea. We'll have drinks and cake. It'll be a blast. Oh, okay, Darren. Settle down now.
Hello again. I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Hello, Cecile.
It's a pity
I
wasn't
will be
there
changing
at the
your
Great
class
Garrison to
directly.
witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope. My name is Sozio Vanek. I am a cleric of Shaylin, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty. Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment
I'm
of
one of those
everything
people that
evil
consider
and ugly
Cecile
in the world.
useless.
Perhaps
It's all
a
because of his
disciple of
stat
kindness and
breakdown.
beauty might come in handy. I have no doubt that we will win this war, Commander. We just have to. It is our destiny. My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly. My brothers and sisters in faith. They sent me for help and then they saved my life, Commander. If the Prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on my way to Nerosian and hurriedly returned to Canabris, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple. I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end.
Sorry for your loss, buddy.
I will never forget that I owe them my life. Every minute of it, every breath that I take, is a gift they gave me. Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind. Perhaps I am a true artist.
Like, he's almost like
or simply
too
an amateur who
pure.
defaces canvases in my spare
Like,
time. My goddess is a patron of art.
he
The
has good
painting's part
character
of my
development.
prayer, and I put all my heart into my pieces. But I am a cleric above all else, so I must also tend to others. I went to war because here's where I'm most needed. Sure, I could be painting idyllic landscapes and offering empty prayers to my goddess, but that won't stop people from dying. My goddess has no tolerance for false piety. Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabris behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort. I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful. You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no...
Follow my lead.
Hey, oh look, now he has 99 scrolls of light wounds. We need to buy a lot of them. still have 6 scrolls of Deathwood, so that's good. That's right, I'm buying 67 scrolls of light wounds. I'm a madman like that. And then apparently I had enough potions to sell that I still made a profit off that guy. Cause I'm always making a profit.
Hello. So, what do you reckon about everything that's come crashing down on us? All the responsibility, command, this new power?
I was bored with this shit.
I envy your confidence.
No,
in a good way. It's great to believe that everything is going the way it should. I'm still frightened by what happened in the Grey Garrison. Were we really chosen? By Iomade herself? You know, back when I was a snot-nosed kid who just started down the path to becoming a paladin, I imagined once or twice that I was going to do something heroic. The lights would shine down on me, the trumpets would sing, I'd hear the voice of the goddess, or at least her herald, you know? I'd be informed that I had been chosen for a great cause. But that's the point where my imagination always failed me. Somehow, it really happened. Without all the trumpets or the herald or even anyone explaining what I had to do. Though it's clear as day, my place is here, in this demon-ridden wound. Quite a lovely war going on, in fact. Endless, I hear. I'm gonna need some time to wrap my head around this. Spare me an hour and I'll crawl into some dark corner and whine about my hard lot. What can I tell you? I cry easily.
I'll catch you later, Sela.
As it should be.
Probably blah, more backstory stuff.
What a find! That is not far. I'll go ahead.
Stub me straight. How'd that brawl at the Grey Garrison end? I heard the rumors was kind of my job, you know, to listen. No idea what cobblers and crusaders say about you. Some say Iomade came to you and appointed you a herald. Others say you died, and an honest to God angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Still, others say it was just an explosion in an alchemist lab, and I'm the one spreading rumors about your powers. I wish. But you know, you really have changed since Great Garrison. Hard to describe, but you've become kinda dangerous? Yeah, exactly. What dangerous? I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. You're dangerous, Commander. But Desna, I hope you'll be dangerous to our enemies and not to us. Or to yourself.
I know the way.
The way it's good is Cecile can't level up right here, but if we step out, you should get in the mythic path. So you're War Chief now. You're going to lead us to free Socorus from those Fae. Felt it the moment I saw you. This one's special. But you go and get yourself a whole army in no time? That I did not expect. Well, how does your newfound power feel? It's gone to your head yet? It's an odd feeling. I can't let the people down. Yeah, it's a scary thing to be responsible for others, especially when you're not out picking mushrooms, you're taking them to war. Even if you win, someone surely won't make it back home. And you're the one who has to bear the burden. But I know you'll do fine. Not because I've seen you in battle. Although you are with a whole band of warriors in a fight. I know you'll make a fine war chief because you're not thinking about power or honors. You're concerned about the people in your charge. As long as you hold on to that, you have nothing to fear. Didn't come here just to flap my gums. Since I'm going to war and you're in charge, I better do this the right way. My blade and my life are yours, war chief. I mean, it's not like I need a blade. Talons and beak will do the trick. But saying it like that is that is the done thing. My talons and beak are yours. Just doesn't have the same ring to it. Something else. I can always see things are bad. But the tales of all Socorus is burning down as people dying out. Sorry, I don't believe those. Can't be true. We're not the kind of folks to be snuffed out just like that. I have kin in a village not far from here. Krelgun. Let's go there and talk to them. And then fill us in. Smart folks. Perhaps they'll help us about too. Together we'll clean up Socorus before you can say, orange chief foul creatures. Alright. I'll go prepare for the road ahead. Take care, War Chief.
Follow my lead.
And there's the mythic level for him. So hopefully I won't take too long to figure out what class to make Cecile. More selective about him. I'll probably end up making him a cleric subclass like I did last time, but we'll see. Cecile's good for buffing, but not much else. The Mythic Hero. That's Aeon that we got locked out of. And Lich is down there too. Let's see. So you automatically get bypass damage reduction. But the characters drop on power of chaos to gain 3 illusory copies of themselves, last for a minute per mythic rank, act like mirror image. Can be done 3 times a day. That second rank, gain a +3 to all skill checks. I mean, that would give me a +3 to perception, a +3 to persuasion. And that's not terrible. And a +3 to mobility. Mirror image, which I normally can't cast on myself, plus 3 to skill checks. This one, close to the abyss, is bad. And we do the heaven one. You gain a ranged touch attack. That's not bad. Heals allies for 46, plus 2d6 per mythic rank points of damage, which deals the same amount to the enemy. That's really strong. 46 as a ranged touch attack, plus 2d6 per mythic rank. So it starts off at 66 because 1 mythic rank. So 66 ranged touch attack. That's really potent. And you can use it 3 times per day plus 1 extra time per mythic rank beyond the first. That's really potent. Like, if you don't know how the rules in this game work, you're like, oh, it's a 66 damage plus 2d6 per mythic. It's mediocre, but like, that's really good. Immunity petrification. I don't think there's anything in this game that does petrification. Like, in general, I don't think petrification happens in this game. 20 acid resist ain't bad, though. We'll probably go close to heaven. Just for that ranged touch attack. Like, holy crap, that's strong. Oh, but the Asada also getting a ranged touch attack. That deals same amount of damage. But we're gonna go Angel Path, but might as well take Close to Heavens. Difference is that this can heal allies, and Instrument of Freedom makes allies weapons holy based. Yeah, then we get to summon a Spirit Paladin. We don't need abundant casting. Dude, always a chance is so nice. Reroll ones. The Magus specific thing, no. You're either going to take Last Stand or no, let's reroll our ones. Always a chance. And then Destiny Beyond Birth. We definitely need this. Put our strength at a 10 instead of 8. That is definitely what we need right there. Okay. These are none of those people. Yeah, I was thinking about mobility. I was like, oh yeah, we got Woljif and land. We don't need to worry about mobility. There we go. If you sneak attack an opponent, they cannot make attacks of opportunity. Because why not? And all Woljif stuff is personal. So we'll do that. While wearing heavy armor, whenever you hit a target with a melee attack, deal additional slashing damage equal to 1d6 plus your armor's AC. Now we'll add half our strength bonus to no, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Sneak attacks deal additional d6 of damage. Done. I would like my sneak attacks to be extra broken. Thank you, game. I'm putting off respecting Cecile until last for obvious reasons. Alright. Let's respect our boy here. drop a little quick save in case I do something foolish, and hopefully this won't take me like the rest of the stream due to indecisiveness. Because like, look at him, he's got no dex bonus, so anything range touch attack he is not good at. That's flaw number one in Cecile's stats. Flaw number two is that he's got like he's too spread out. Between that wisdom and charisma, like look how spread out his stats are. 16 in strength, so it wants him to be able to melee, but he can't really melee because he is not a class that gets a plus 15 or a plus 20 to base attack bonus. It only goes up to plus 15. So he's like behind the 8 ball there. Looks like how you have to min max in this game later on. Last time I used him, I made him Angel Fire Apostate, and that's a broken cleric class. He's not neutral, so he can't be a druid. Can he? Oh, you can be a druid. Like, I could make him a winter child. Because that uses both, I think, wisdom and charisma. Or at least he uses wisdom. I want to say he can't actually, because druids are supposed to be neutral. Aren't they? Well, if he's neutral good, he can be it. Never mind. Yeah, he's neutral good, so he can be a druid. Just make him an ice druid. Ooh, make yourself immune to trip, which I think also makes you immune to prone. Immune to ground-based effects, I don't know what that means. You get Snowball. Looks like his spells are normal druid spells. Which end up being actually similar to cleric spells. I'm seeing all the heals. But you lose channel energy. And I like that from a cleric. You still gain the ability to spell magic. That's huge. Did I see Death Ward there? It's a life bubble. There's Death Ward. I'm thinking. I'm thinking whether or not to make it to try out this Winter Child class, or just leave him as a cleric. I kind of want to try Winter Child. Gotta look what Dispel Magic is considered. Abjuration. Just because the other stuff, like Snowball is, I think, Conjuration. But then I think Tsunami ends up being... Oh, that's Conjuration also. Are all the, these types of spells Conjuration? Because that would be nice. Evocation there. So Abjuration, Conjuration, Evocation. That's what we're looking at. Druid gets a bonus feat to start off with? Okay. You get a cold version of Scorching Ray. Cone of Cold, Elemental Body, Polar Ray, Ice Prison Mass. So you get domain spells as a Winter Child. Interesting. That explains why it was similar to Cleric. First time rolling a Druid. I don't think we need a weapon focus. Look, if I do, it'll be later. Dispel Focus feels like that was added. I don't remember Dispel Focus always being in the game. Yay, Boon Companion! At least this took a lot went a lot faster than the last one did. Wow, he's gonna be just as good at athletics as Lan is. Go him. I'm looking at the augment summoning. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, though. Probably. Add your Constitution modifier to the maximum Dex bonus allowed by armor. Oh, so you could have medium. Oh, that's interesting. So that way you could have medium armor that would allow like a +5 Dex bonus and shit like that. It's interesting. Medium armor no longer reduces speed and gives you armor at 1.5 times its normal amount. Sure. Ooh, and this gets to function the same as a normal pet, really? Sure, we'll leave it normal. It gets stealth as a class skill. Why? You know what? Fluffy is a good name for our ice elemental. I like it. Our mobile blizzard called Fluffy. Though it does not look like it gets to wear armor. Does this thing have a spell book? Starts off with a 3 intelligence. Okay. Give it a +1 constitution. Round that out. Even strength and dex, so we can give it combat reflexes. I'm noticing it also doesn't have any weapon proficiencies. No spell book. 26 AC has a speed of 100. This thing gonna be zooming, man. A dex of 23, strength of 9. Its attack is ranged. Wait, its attack is ranged. Immunity to stun, paralysis, poison, immunity to crit, trip. It's an air elemental blizzard incarnate. Immunity to ice. Yeah. Blizzard Server can transform itself into a whirlwind and back again. A creature in whirlwind cannot make its normal attacks and does not threaten the area around it. Creatures caught in the whirlwind have a -4 to dex, -2 to attack. They must succeed on a concentration DC plus spell level to cast a spell. Affected creature must succeed a reflex save each round or take damage as if it was hit by the spike attack. Huh! Interesting. Hmm? Oh, I thought the stream cut out. The Scorching Ray Cold, that's gonna be money. Because the ranged touch attack. I know he doesn't have any dex bonus, but that's a ranged touch attack. That's gonna be nice. Natural Rhythm. Each time a creature successfully strikes an opponent with a natural attack, each consecutive hit against the same opponent deals extra damage equal to the number of previous consecutive hits you've made against that opponent. Damage is multiplied on a crit. Damn! If I use an Ulbrich, that would be freaking phenomenal. Oh, melee touch attack. Here we go. Really, you would need to swift cast Frigid Touch. Otherwise, you'll receive attacks of opportunity. You would need to be able to swift cast that to avoid that. Or just take the attacks of opportunity. I gave him Enduring Spell, right? Speaking of which, I almost forgot Nenio. Nenio, do you have spells you can learn? Use? You don't? Okay, Nenio, good try. Who's this guy? Oh! Queen Incognito. By the way, the Queen's here. She wants to talk to you. Let you know she's here. Just took her like 2 seconds. Well, she's already here and she doesn't like to be kept waiting. Yeah, she fully admits to playing a prank on Darren, because, you know, why not? Oh, may I ask a personal question? Learned so much about the Queen from Chronicles and Legends. What about the Queen, the other Queen, ones historians and bards cannot see? That Galfrey is an old woman, weighed down by a great burden. She's not lost her passion, and she will make the feathers fly when the time comes. Look forward to working closer with you. Who knows? Maybe feathers won't be the only things flying. First, you try and kiss my hand. Now you lower yourself to clumsy innuendo. Beginning to understand what kind of person my Knight Commander truly is. Really think you're the first person to attempt to charm me with such words? You are not. If you want to impress me, do better. I'll impress her, all right. I'll impress that queen. I'm going to seduce the queen. Just you wait.
As it should be.
Yeah, we'll seduce her as it should be. I forgot to actually rest. Time to start the crusade. Time for a nap. How evil does a person have to be for a paladin to be able to detect the evil within them? Can paladin use the magic to sense, for instance, minor irritation or latent sympathy for demons? I don't know what to tell you, friend, but I think everybody can sense when another person is irritated. Everybody except you, that is. Oh, hi, Zozo. You're the one I'm petting. All the doggies are here. All my doggies are here. Hi, Zozo. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. You're a good girl. Hi, Monty. You're here too? I'm being smothered by love. Look at me smothered by love. Thank you, Zozo. I love you too. You're a good boy too, Monty. Are you guys wanting to glomp on me? I actually have viewers right now. I can't be glomped on. Not when I have viewers. I can't see YouTube chat. There we go. I wish I could cuddle with you, but chat needs to give me permission. And they're all lurking and having a good time watching the stream. Elderly man limps towards the grave and clumsily throws a handful of soil inside. How unfair. You're all so young. Elven woman with her face bathed in tears steps up to the grave, whispers, "Painting, burned like everything else in the house. Nothing left for me to remember you by. Nothing." The young man throws a handful of soil into the open grave, stands beside it for a while, lost in thought, finally sighs and steps back. Cecile throws a handful of soil into the grave in front of him, takes a breath and prepares to speak. It seems that he simply cannot find the right words. Cleric wipes his tear-filled eyes, gathers resolve, and says in a gentle voice, "I wish you a warm welcome in Shallon's realm. We'll win this war, I swear to you. We'll banish this ugliness and evil, make the world richer, and let peace blossom in it. We'll make sure anything like this breaks into sobs mid-sentence, falls silent without finishing his declaration. Thank you for everything you've done." Now that sounds blatant. "Fought honorably, remain steadfast in your duty until your final breath. Deeds will not be forgotten." He's too absorbed in his grief to hear you, but other mourners aggressively raise their fists in the air, inspired by your words. "Glory to the heroes of the crusade! Never forget!" What is that? A woman shrieks in horror, disrupting the atmosphere in silent mourning. Trembling hand points at something moving inside a grave. Suddenly, a corpse climbs out of the ground, wafting a horrible stench from his rotting body. "Zombie, run!" I forgot to equip Cecile. I forgot to re-equip Cecile after the respec.
Our victory is certain.
Can you guys stop murdering Woljif? That affects allies.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Good to know.
Cover me, all right?
You should have listened to reason.
No glory without risk!
Begone, fiend!
You won't survive me.
Lan, you lied, it survived you.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Let's try this way.
Man, there's no end. Look at them, they're still climbing out. No end to the zombies. And they all want Woljif. It's a popular little tiefling.
Into the fray!
Endure this!
I'm not sure how I feel about this ice elemental. The fact that it hits allies, which means you'd have to use its ability, you'd have to put it out by itself and then proc it.
Distract them from me.
I'm not sure how I feel about that yet.
This will hurt.
Like, if the ice storm didn't affect allies, I would like it a lot. If there's a way you could make it not affect allies. The only way to do that would be to somehow make all your allies immune to cold. Which you can actually do. I think you can actually do that.
Mind over muscle.
The light take you!
Fall! Make every strike count.
Time to share your treasures.
A calculated risk.
What is this twisted mockery? Who would possibly... Wait, what's this? Take a look at this. He hands off a black onyx gem to you. One precious. This stone is now covered in cracks, falling apart in your grip. Examine the engraved Minotaur's head. Unholy symbol of Baphomet. cleric's voice, perplexed at first, fills with rage and speaks. Cultists. Simply murdering my friends is not enough for them. No, they had to come to the funeral and desecrate the graves. It looks like some of the townspeople are feigning grief. Demon worshippers are everywhere. Now I understand why the Inquisitor Cannabis became so paranoid. Wait, townspeople fled the undead without knowing they have a traitor among them. Where they are, they're in great danger. We must find them. We must equip Cecile so he can do stuff. What are you doing? I see you. What are you guys doing? You gotta give me like 2 minutes and then ads are going to run. And then I can take you. I just... Boys. I just told you to wait. So I'm probably going to respec him back to being a cleric. I'm probably going to respec Cecile back to being a cleric. Just make him what I normally make him.
Who, me?
Ona Adayan. Inimosi Travisi.
Anything new?
Yeah, like me personally, I won't be able to utilize the air elemental effectively. Which, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I know I won't.
This is my kind of work.
Alright, we got an ad starting. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Alrighty.
That is not far.
No, we'll let Cecile be for a little bit. Try it out.
I'll go ahead.
Can we retreat already?
I know the way.
No time for debates.
See, all my people have good AC, my 3 frontliners, so we can just let this go without having to use spells for right now. So I have to use spells, that's when things get a little hairy. Looks like they're waiting for us. Whole squad and dead guard in the door. Maybe we should look for another entrance? But we need our XP! We have to clear out all the undead.
Follow my lead.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Didn't know I had it in me.
To battle, my friends!
Cover me, all right?
Man, that sneak attack damage. Gotta love it. Oh, I didn't realize there was extra guys right there. Oh no.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
At least they're still shooting at Sela.
This will leave a bruise.
See, like this thing can go up here and then do it right here. And hopefully that'll affect them. Ooh, somebody a full round. Somebody's a full round action. I did not realize that. Yeah, he doesn't really work as a druid because he doesn't have dex. So the ranged touch attacks are kind of blah. No, I'm just gonna make a hireling as a druid. That'll solve that.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Sela's not alright. She was saying she was alright, but she is not alright.
This should do it.
You won't survive me.
Tactical retreat. No. It's all your fault.
Because ranged touch attack, you should only be needing like a 2 or a 3 if you have any decks. He just has no decks. So either make it back into a cleric, or roll a hireling. I don't like hirelings though.
You're irrelevant. This condition is irrational. I dedicate my body to science.
Let's try this way.
Endure this!
Not expecting the skeletons to just body me the way that they are. But you know that's why we quick saved.
This is not my time yet.
This will hurt. An expected outcome.
Make every strike count.
Yeah, skeletal champions are bodying me, man. My character's gonna be the lone survivor here.
I've failed you, friends.
We know we did for the XP. It was a good amount of XP, and that's what we have to remember.
A bright future awaits us.
But as a hireling or a, you know, main character, I could see Wooden Child being fun and working.
I'm all done here.
Pretty good, aren't I? Something wrong?
I'm rather proud of this one.
As it should be.
Who are you? What do you want? All you have to do is die in the name of Baphomet. Have faith, you can do it. Don't you dare get away from them. Get him, Cecile. This is the end of your blasphemous magic. I won't let you harm the living or the dead anymore. Think I need your permission? Hey, you bonebags, stand up and kill.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Oh boy, did my team roll low on initiative.
Vision blurring, legs are shaking, peculiar.
Dude, she didn't even get a chance to go and she's like out for the count. Did I just summon a squirrel? A natural might. Yeah, I think I just summoned a squirrel.
Distract them for me.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I can still fight.
You see, like, this is supposed to be, like, reducing the enemy's ability to do something. It's not really doing very much.
I failed you, friends.
A calculated risk.
Time to share your treasures.
You won't survive me.
Oh, it does it at the top of his turn. Okay, that's why.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
We can let this all resolve from here.
I didn't even break a sweat.
I surrender, stop! I give up, don't hit me! The young man in black robes throws his hands up in a dramatic gesture. Damn rat, how dare you! Suddenly, Cecile becomes a totally different person. Ara's delicate hands clench into fists, while his voice comes out as a menacing roar. Leaps the necromancer and breaks his nose with a single blow. Scumbag! Remember you! Came to our temple begging for healing just a month ago. We fed you, shared our table with you, and took you in. Then you... I don't even know what I'm going to do to you. I surrender, yeah. Cecile ignores the necromancer's cries of pain, punching him right in the teeth. Necromancer spits blood, continues fighting past the wild blows to his increasingly bruised face. Yeah, Mr. Shell, I surrender, you have to spare my life. Your gosh demands it. Wait, is he telling the truth? Yes, Eternal Rose is known for her grace. Teaches us to show mercy to anyone who asks for it. It's the one thing to slay an enemy battle but a captive. You must try and save their soul. Show them the beauty of the world. Persuade them to abandon the path of evil. Difficult, but the world is better for it. Just repeating your own sermons back to you. Come on, Cecile. Try to make me repent my sins. Perhaps your kind words will make me abandon Baphomet's teaching and run to Shell for redemption and start knitting some masterpieces of my own. Look, don't break your vow because of this guy. Come on, Cecile. Looks at battered necromancer's face and then his blade hands in disgust. Slowly lowers unclenched, clenches his fist. Thank you for stopping me. I almost broke my vows because of this. I had absolutely no idea there was so much rage in me. It's a shame, a disgrace, but I admit I enjoyed beating him. Forgive me for letting you see me like this. Should never have happened. Commander, and he is your captive. It's up to you to decide his fate. Alright, then I condemn him to death. I'll carry it out immediately. No, please, listen, silence the necromancer forever with a single welling blow. May the gods forgive him, for I will not. Thank you for taking this sin upon yourself. Don't, Cecile, don't kill him! That's my job. Examines the devastated graveyard, then diverts his attention and terrified townspeople. It's alright, you're safe now. Should bury the bodies again. It's a place of peace, and we must not leave it desecrated like this. Townsfolk are clearly terrified of even looking at the fallen undead, but Cecile's soft words reassure them. As they work together, the graveyard soon regains its tranquil appearance. After a prayer, Cecile bows his head before the graves of his friends for the last time. Eternal rose grant them peace at last. Let's be on our way. We have many more innocents to protect from the horrors of this war. Yes, let's go respec Cecile again. To make him be more useful. As useful as Cecile can be. Wherever the quest that says gain a commander. Recruit a general, there we go. None of those. Actually, I might recruit her. I'm not going to recruit that person just because they look like a demon. Be weird. This is the angelic campaign. Why do you have a demon sitting there as your general? You know, reasons. There we go. And actually, I think I might end the stream early. I was thinking about ending the stream early. Get some rest. We'll probably end up actually streaming this either tonight or we'll be doing Dark Souls 2 tonight. But I feel like I need to take a little break and rest a bit. Spend some time with the animals. So I'm sorry about the short stream this afternoon. We'll make up for it. Not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow afternoon. We'll be doing more on Saturday, definitely. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I'm feeling I might have errands I have to run. I have no idea. But make it up to you guys. But I am going to take a bit of a break here. I'll be expect to see off stream because that's just numbers crunching. And we'll be doing something tonight, either this or Dark Souls 2. So I'll be back around 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll start the right time. I won't be late. But thank you guys for lurking, watching, whoever's hanging out in the background. I hope you appreciate the stream and my rambles that I've been doing. But I'll catch you all later. Hi, Monty. I love you. I love you, Monty. I gotta spend some time with Monty. I'll catch you guys later.